Our goal here at Eastlake is to glorify God in everything that we do, and that includes our properties here. 5 years ago, if you were to drive onto this property, you would see a parking lot that was in desperate need of renovation, and when you went inside the building, you would see that that also needed renovation. So about 4 years ago, we totally redid our parking lot here. We changed the entrance, we added this flagpole area, and it looks so much better. So when people come on the property here, they know that this is important to us. And then we moved inside the building and we totally redid the middle part of the building and made the traffic flow much better through it and built a big multi-purpose room there. And then we went out to the west wing and we carpeted that and we painted that. And then this year we have painted our gymnasium and changed the carpet on the stage, and everything looks so good. But now is time for the next big phase, and that is the auditorium. So I'm going to take you inside and show you what we're going to do in there. All right, so now we're inside the auditorium. As you can see, this place was built in the 80s and it really hasn't changed much in all those years. We have some issues up on the roof that we need to deal with in the ceiling, and we have brown paneling there in the front that sucks the light and life out of everything that comes into this room. We have no stage lighting, which doesn't help for our technology. We have portable speakers that we're using. The stage is very impractical anymore. The carpet is torn and it's stained. We have pews that have this 1980s mauve color on them. Our tech booth is too small. It needs to be bigger for the modern technology that we have today. The sound is not very good in here. The lighting, we have pendant lighting. All of this needs to be changed. Okay, so this is what we plan to do. We plan to make the stage all on one level and put new stage lighting down, which will help us with how it looks here in the auditorium and also online. We plan to have new speakers installed, all new lighting through here, get rid of the pendant lights and put up recessed lightings in there. Paint, obviously, everything, new carpet, and put chairs in here that'll make it much more practical for us. We plan to expand the sound booth, the tech booth, to give more room to the folks in the back, add some sound dampening material around, and just make this place look modern and look like the place it should be so we can glorify God. So now the question I know that you're asking is, what is this going to cost? It is going to cost about $465,000. Now I know that seems like a lot, and it is a lot, but we've been raising money for a long time for this. We have a more than enough building fund, and the reason we call it more than enough is because we think back to when Moses was raising money and supplies for building the tabernacle. People brought them, and he finally stood up and said, look, we have more than enough, stop bringing things. And I think if we all get together, we can have more than enough for this project. We've been raising money for several years for this project, and we have a lot of it. And also because our people at Eastlake are so generous, you have brought in more than enough for our budget, so we have some reserves that we can also pull from. However, we need about $50,000 more to actually get this project started. So this is what we're going to do. Here in the month of July, and especially July 31st, we are going to have a more than enough offering. So pray about what you might be able to give to help push us over the edge and get this going. If we can raise $50,000, we can start on this project immediately. So if you are part of Eastlake, if you're a friend of Eastlake, I want to encourage you, would you help us accomplish the mission here of glorifying God through making our buildings look like we really care about what happens here? You can do this a number of ways. You can send a check. We'll take cash. You can go online if you want to. Go to our church website, click on online giving, and it'll bring you to a page. You can choose building fund, and you can give that way. If you bring it to the church, make sure it's marked renovation, more than enough offering, something like this. Will you help us accomplish our mission of glorifying God through the way our buildings look? Thanks, and God bless.